to my channel. My name is Lisa Hart. This is Lisa Hart Fitness, and we are finishing off week 5 of this beginner to moderate program with an upper body no repeat workout. We're going to be doing 20 different exercises, 40 seconds of work and 20 seconds of rest. This is quite an equipment based heavy workout. I'm going to be using several pieces of equipment. I'm going to tell you which ones you can omit and change for different exercises. So for the tricep dips, you can use a bench, or you can use the floor. You can use a step if you have one nearby, or if you're using dumbbells, you can also use them as elevated height. I'm going to be using a couple of different size dumbbells, again the 5-pound dumbbells and the 8-pound dumbbells. With an upper body workout, you will be using dumbbells a lot more, so you can switch them for slightly lighter ones, you can omit them for certain exercises if you feel that you are fatiguing very quickly on. We're also going to be using a resistance band for the seated row. Make sure that if you haven't already, you do subscribe to this channel. If you like this video by the end, give it a thumbs up. We're going to get started to warm up in just 10 seconds. So we're going to really focus on warming up the upper body. So we're going to start with some arm circles in just 5 seconds. 2, 1, off we go. So forward first.
I'm staying in bed thinking back on us and everything that went wrong. Never said goodbye, think I broke your trust, should've known this all along. Don't wanna be the one that you're trying to avoid. I'm feeling so confused
And reverse.
So annoyed, 'cause I don't wanna be strangers, baby. The next time when we meet, and oh, it dawned on.
And chest pulls with a back kick.
Yes it did. Not letting you go, 'cause what we had was golden. You gotta know, I was standing on the border. The walls around me kept me safe. I couldn't see that I was shutting you out. I was stuck up and proud, but I'm waking up now.
Arms down.
I didn't know that I need you. I'm waking up now. You gotta know that I need you. Yeah. I'm waking up now.
Downhill ski.
I'm a little messed up, but it's time for me to be dropping down my defense. I realize I wasn't there for real. What I did didn't make any sense. How can I get you close? I see why you'd be so cold, but you need to forget everything that I've told you. 'Cause I ain't playing it low-key, baby. I'll bring you right back home, and oh,
Out for a wide jack.
Standing on the border, the walls around me kept me safe. I couldn't see that I was shutting you out. I was stuck up and proud. I'm waking up now. I didn't know that I need you. I'm waking up now.
I'm just going to roll the wrist just to finish off. You can loosen the ankles as well. And roll the other way. Create some tension. And last one. And rest. So we're going to start with the bicep curl. I'm going to pick the 8-pound dumbbells, but remember we're doing a lot of exercises using weights, so choose carefully. With the bicep curl, remember we're not moving the arms forwards and backwards. We isolate at the elbow, we curl up and return down. Off we go. Remember not to elevate the shoulders. And if you're using a weight that's too heavy, you can always do single bicep curls or drop the weight down. So you can do a single or use a lower weight. And rest, so place the weights down, have your second rest, I'm going to grab a lighter set of weights. We're going to be doing our lat raises next. So remember, start with them down in front of you. We're going to raise them up and out to the side, making sure not to elevate the shoulders, and then return them down. Have a slight bend in the elbow as well. 2, 1, off we go. So the 8 pound, you can also use the resistance band for this. We're going to do bent over rows. So making sure you've got a slight bend at the knee, have the weights down by your side. We're going to bring them up towards our chest and lower back down. Off we go. So we don't need weights for this one, making sure that we've got our fists up in front of our face. We're going to cross our arms in front of our body, have a slight bounce in the knees to keep you mobile, and use a bit of cardio as well. Off we go. So next we're going to grab the weights, again pick which one you want. We're doing a shoulder press. So start with the weights just above your shoulders. We're going to raise them up to the ceiling and bring them back down, making sure not to rest them on our shoulders. Off we go.
Please won't you come over, let me get to know ya. Hey, nah, 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 nah. Delve into emotion, leave us in this moment.
This is quite a tricky workout using weights for a lot of the moves, so if you need to, change the split time, so do 30 seconds of work and 30 seconds of rest. Listen to what your body is capable of doing and not what you want to necessarily think you should be doing. And rest. Place those weights down. Not for an easier move, probably one of the more difficult ones. We're doing a tricep dip. So I'm going to use the bench for this, making sure our hands are over the edge. I'm going to have a slight, nice degree angle in the knees, lower down, and then we're going to raise back up. Off we go. Take rests as and when you need to.
Clouds, out of phase, filled with doubt. I was drifting in and out, levitate, fade away. I had left full time and space, but you just caught my eye. Hey, nah, 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 nah. Please won't you come over, let me get to know ya. Hey, nah, 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 nah. Delve into emotion, leave us in this moment.
And rest. So for the next move, we're doing an upright row. I'm going to use the lighter weights just because that one's a killer. So with the upright row, and we have the weights in front of you, we're going to raise them up so they're in line with our shoulder blades, and then lowering back down. Off we go.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into
Drop the weights just for a second. So we're going to do front raises. So I would probably choose a lighter set of weights. For this one, if you can do heavier weights, great. Maybe do single front raises. Remember, for the front raise, we're not elevating the shoulders, we're simply raising the weights in front of our body and then lowering back down. Off we go.
you might miss it. Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better.
And rest. So drop the weights, we're doing a cross body hammer curl next. So, because it's a single bicep curl essentially, single hammer curl, you could probably use a heavier weight if you want to. We bring the weight across our body, lower back down, and then repeat. Off we go. So similar to Monday's workout, a lot of these moves we've already done in previous weeks through 1 through 4. So shouldn't be any challenges, surprises. We're just trying to increase the intensity by the reps, the duration that you can keep going for, or how much weight you can lift. Keep one in your hand. We're going to do tricep extensions next. So we'll raise it above our head, we're going to lower it behind our head, and then lift back up. Making sure that we keep those triceps pointing forwards, try not to rotate the arms out too much. Off we go.
The others think, and who cares if
You can stagger your stance as I'm doing. You can have both legs in parallel.
And shine, darling, go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling, go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine.
And rest. So I'm going to pick the lighter weights for this last one that's in the standing section. We're doing a reverse fly. So we're going to have the weights in front of your body, and you're going to bend at the hips, have bend at the knees too. You're going to bring the arms out to the side and to centre. Off we go.
Trying to find a light in the dark. I know that you're afraid. Believe me when I say it's alright. We'll get by. Our colors fade away. I hope it's just a phase. I tell myself that we'll be okay. So hold on to me, baby, hold on. Put your hands into mine, wanna feel you close. So hold on to me, baby, hold on. Got our souls intertwined, I'm not letting go.
And rest. And I was fibbing, we've got one more, and that's the scare. press. So remember for the scarecrow, we're going to be raising one arm for a front raise and one for a lat raise. Switching over each time. If this is too much, do a single front raise, single lat raise, and then switch. Off we go.
When we met, it went something like this. You take my breath away. It's crazy how you're making me feel. The way you're smiling at me, I want it back. This feeling, I can see us working it out. You're all that matters to me. So hold on to me, baby, hold on. Put your hands into mine, wanna feel you close. So hold on to me, baby, hold on. Got our souls intertwined, I'm not letting go. So hold on to me, baby, hold on. Put your
Rest, and it's time to move to the floor circuit. So first move on the floor is going to be a lying pullover. So grab one dumbbell. We're going to slowly get back to the floor. Make sure you've got enough room. If you've got a bench there, you're going to place the dumbbell over the head, pressing the back into the floor and bringing it back down in front of our legs. Off we go.
Our tears run dry, two broken smiles. We're lost right now, so hold on, hold on. We just gotta hold on, hold on. I will never let go, let go. We just gotta hold on, hold on. I will never let go, let go. So hold on to me, baby, hold on. Put your hands into mine.
And rest. So coming back up, making sure you're safe with doing so. So if you need to roll on your side, do that. Next we're going to do a chest press. So you can do this on a bench if you want. I'm still going to have it on the floor. So I'm going to bring the dumbbells up in front of us and then back down. Off we go, making sure that they're not at head height but actually coming up over our chest as the name implies, and then bringing it back down nice and wide.
I don't even know what I get in your head. Seeking your attention, but simple instead. Cause I hope you look my way, but no, you didn't even see me gaze yesterday. Feeling every day like I'm going insane. Cause you and I are something I wish for every day. So I hope you look my way, but yeah, you didn't even see me gaze yesterday. Cause I know I am.
And rest. I was going to change the angle so I can do this move. Next we're doing a wide to narrow fly. So you want to do the wide fly. Coming in for a narrow, so bring the dumbbells together, lower to your chest, up and out. Off we go.
Like me like that, just like that. Like me like that. Like me like that, just like that. Like me like that. Like me.
Ooh. And coming back up. So next we're going to do a seated row. So grab, trust your resistance band very quickly. If you've not got that, grab the towel. Remember you won't have the pull so much. Keep your feet nice and flexed. Hands down just below the knees. You're going to bring the band back just behind, so your elbows are just behind your back, and then back forward. Off we go.
Every day like I'm going insane. Cause you and I are something I wish for every day.
So obviously recenter yourself if your form is slightly off.
Yeah, you didn't even see me gaze yesterday. Cause I know I am nobody to ya. And it feels just like you want me to go now. But I hope you slow it down, hope you slow it down. Cause what I really need is your time. So will you like me like that, just like that.
Okay, I'm very mean, so So we've got a few pro-based positions next. First one being a press up. So again, you've got a huge amount of variations. If you've got the bench, you can do elevated push-ups, you can do the lowering part of the push-up, or you can do the raising, or with me, let's get going with the kneeling push-ups. Off we go. Next we're going to do renegade rows. So I would grab, if I was you, probably the lighter set of dumbbells just for this one after the press ups. Remember, we're still beginner to moderate, so we are challenging but not trying to absolutely kill ourselves. We're lifting up and lowering down. Off we go. Alternate each time. Try and make sure that back is nice and straight. Feet about hip width apart.
I'm not gonna fight it, hypnotized, stuck inside my mind because you gotta be something undefined for me. You're so wild, I'm not gonna fight. Replay in my mind of you, things you wanna do to me. Replay in my mind of you and your intention. You're gonna ruin my reputation. I'm not gonna hide this. You're gonna ruin my
rest. So shoulder taps next. So again, you can do it in the quadruped position and do your shoulder taps like this, or you can cross your feet, do more than even push-up position and shoulder tap that way. Off we go. Not least, the hover. So we're going to try as much as possible when we're in that quadruped position, raising onto our toes and our hands. We're going to see if we can hover for 10 seconds and have a little break and then do another 10. Off we go. Rest when you need to, don't feel like you have to do this too much. All that and rest. Into child's pose, cool down. Into a cobra. And pushing up. Into that forearm downward dog. Coming down. Just going to circle the wrist. Ha ha ha. So if you're new to exercise, one of the things that I always love when I look at people that are training, I like seeing their clothes, and I never know half the time where they get their clothes from. So a lot of my clothes, a lot of my workout items are Gymshark, love the brand, very comfortable, different range of styles, fits for different necessities, so whether it's the sport that you're doing, whether it's the type of training you're doing. So they're a really good brand, UK headquartered, but they do branch into the US, so if you are a US person, if you're in the US and you're doing these workouts and you're wondering whether you can get Gymshark, Gymshark is available for you. I mean, you probably already know about them, they're very big. Other people, so this is Athleta, so Gap's brand, again, very nice, very comfortable, probably one of the most comfortable shirts I've ever had. I have got Nike shorts, my Nike shorts have lived with me forever, and I'm very loathsome to let go of them. I probably have them about 10 years. So Nike shorts are a definite, like a staple for me. These are my first Lululemon leggings. They're beautiful, super comfortable, probably one of the most comfortable fits, and very flattering for a legging. Under Armour, again, brilliant brands, very good, particularly for running. I find that their running items are more appealing than maybe the Gymshark. I love my Gymshark shorts, but I think Under Armour definitely cater more for running. I think Gymshark's definitely more in line for other forms of training, because some of the running shorts I've got, they haven't actually got pockets, which isn't very helpful when you do long distance running and then you don't have any pockets to put anything anywhere. So they're more running for, like, if you're doing a 20-minute run and you can hold on to an iPhone or iPod or whatever you need to. But other than that, I mean, there's so many different brands if you need some of the yoga stuff. I mean, Lulu obviously, Cardio by Carrie Underwood. I went into Dick's the other day and her stuff is so beautiful. When I first saw it, I saw it a couple of years ago, it probably wasn't the best brand that I saw out there, which is fine. There's loads of different brands and there's loads of different needs, but it's come on leaps and bounds, and I just thought some of the styling was very flattering, very feminine, but designed for what it needs to do. But you also have stuff like LA Gear. I've got a couple of t-shirts from LA Gear, just if you want something that does the job and you don't want to spend a lot, you don't know what you're going to get into fitness wise, and you just want to start off at a basic level. You don't want to spend a fortune on everything because things can rack up quite quickly with fitness equipment. Then things like LA Gear is a great start if you've got LA Gear. Over in the US, they do in the UK. And USA Pro, that's another good one. Again, relatively cheap, not too expensive. But there's a lot of different brands, so it can become quite overwhelming. And sometimes you look at it and you think, oh, what's that brand? But yeah, they're the ones that I go for at the moment. There's definitely other ones like Buff Bunny. Buff Bunny is one that I really want to get into. And I will be looking to buy a couple of those items, but I will review the clothes that I've got in future workouts. So, thank you so much for joining me and finishing off Friday's workout. We are now halfway through this program, so week 5 is done and dusted. Next week we're going to be really breaking down parts of the body to try and do different training methods. So Monday is going to be legs and glutes, Wednesday is going to be our cardio and ab session, and then Friday we are doing an upper body split. So just bear in mind that we're not going to be doing so many cardio moves on the Monday and Friday session. It is really a Wednesday cardio session. So like I said before, if you're looking to start doing 4 workouts a week, maybe your 4th session should be more of a cardio HIIT session again, or another full body workout, just something to marry up everything and include some more cardio moves rather than just doing another upper or lower body workout. But if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel and I'll see you again next week. Bye for now.
Yeah, yeah.